Hello, everybody. Today I wanted to walk through some tips that I do. Garage sale season is upon us, and this isn't really wide known, I don't think, but I'm going to show you how I track the garage sales and estate sales that I'm going to on a weekly basis, and show you from scratch how I do it. There's probably a way to do this in Apple Maps, but I don't have an Apple. I mean, I'm an Android user. So I'm going to show you on the desktop how to do this. I'm sure you could do it on your phone, but it's way easier to do in the desktop. So right here, we're at Google Maps, maps.google.com. And if you click over here on the three little buttons and go down to Your Places, you'll click there. This is where you'll find home and all that kind of stuff, and your favorite and starred places and where you visited and all that kind of stuff. But we're going to go to Maps here. I'm going to show you creating one here in a minute. But so like right now I have these two going on. So I have pawn shops and thrift shops. So if I click on that, it'll take you to this screen. And so I'm from Midland, Texas, but if I go to Dallas, Fort Worth, or San Antonio or somewhere else, I have the pawn shops and thrift stores mapped out because I'm not that really familiar with the area. So, like if we'll look at this Dallas one, let's look at the San Antonio one. So we'll go to Pawn San Antonio and go back down to it because there's not as many in San Antonio. And so we'll look at this. And so I color code everything. You can see all my reds or light reds are easy pawns, and then all my greens are money marts, and you know they're all over the map. And then my blues are Cash America pawns or First Cashes. They're all owned by the same company. There's not that many First Cashes, I don't think, in San Antonio, but most of them are Cash Americas. And then a couple of the brown ones are just miscellaneous pawn shops, mom and pop shops. So I have those mapped out on there, and so that way when I go to San Antonio, I don't have to wonder if I'm pawn shopping while I'm there. Then I could just follow the map and go to wherever. If you're in San Antonio, these Money Mart pawns are really nice pawn shops. I really enjoyed them a lot. But anyway, we're going to exit out of there. I'll show you how to create a new one. So go to Your Places again, Maps, and then go down here to create a map. And it'll take you into a new page. And so what I do here is in my layer, I'll type in, you know, if I'm doing something on Friday, on Thursday, I'll label one Thursday. You can add layers. And usually I'll do Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I don't normally go to Sunday sales if there even is any, but so I'll list those, and you know you're on that layer if it has that blue tab. So if you're wanting to add something to the Friday tab, you go to, you know, you just click on that, and it'll toggle back and forth. If you don't want to see one of them, you can unclick it, and it'll delete everything off of there. So I'll show you what I do. So these are some garage sales that are. There's a neighborhood sale that's coming up on this weekend. And so I make sure Friday's selected. These are the addresses that are showing these garage sales are on Friday and Saturday. And so I would just go in and start typing them in. East 97th Street. You know, it'll put a pin where that is. So usually I'll color code everything the way I know that it is. So I'll add the map. The default is this blue color. And so I use that default for default garage sales. So most garage sales are on, or start at 8 o'clock, right? And so I'll use, you know, I know blue starts at 8 o'clock. But say this one, and I know that because this says it starts at 8. So, so say that this actually started at 7. So I color code, and my 7 o'clock ones I hit green. Green for go means, so when I see a green one on my map, I know that is starting, and I'll do those at 7 or 7:30. I just know it starts before 8, and so I know that I need to hit, if I can, and it's economical to hit all the green ones first before everything else opens up. If this was an estate sale, usually estate sales start at 9, and so just my personal preference, I do maroon. So I know that this maroon is an estate sale that starts at 9. If this was a garage sale that starts at 9, which is very unusual, and if you have garage sales, don't ever start them at 9. Start them at 7. Why wouldn't you start your garage sale at 7? But anyway, if there's a garage sale that starts at 9, then I'll color it black. Black or brown. I'll skip between the two sometimes, but so I color it black, so that way when I look on my map, I know that garage sale is not supposed. I know it's a garage sale and it's supposed to start at 9 o'clock, right? And so this was just the standard one. So I'll go back to it, and then I'll go through and type in the rest of them. So there's that one. I'm gonna add that to map. Right. Also, you can edit them. So if this said in alley or something, I can edit that, and I can put a description there. But I always put it in here, and I'll put in alley. Sometimes I will. Most times you can tell if it's going to be in an alley or not, But and I can save that, and so that way when I look that up on my map, it will say in alley. And then like when I go over here, these are Saturday only. So I'm going to click on Saturday, and now I'm going to start typing in those addresses. 9316 Hawthorne. So do that. The same. And so now that's on the Saturday one. And so what happens on my Google Maps, so I'll back out, and you'll see the two that are on Friday and the one on Saturday. On my Google Maps on my phone, when I look at it, I'll go into the map, and on Friday I'll turn that off, so only the Saturday ones show up, right? And so that's how I do it. So say this one I ran out of time, or had to go to work, or whatever the case is, and I couldn't get to this one on Saturday. On Friday. Then you can select that. You select it first, and then you could drag it down to Saturday, and so now that's in there. But what I like best about this is that this is a Google link now. It like I made this on map, and like you can title it whatever. You saw how I had that other one. In fact, let me go back to this other one. So we'll go to garage sales and estate sales, and open in my maps. Let me make this big. So here's all these garage sales that are doing the neighborhood sale. So I'll turn off Saturday there. I didn't put Sunday because I'm not doing Sunday. So all these blues are garage sales that are happening on Saturday. But say that I can't, so I do this, I search through Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and GarageSailor.com and all the outlets next door and all that kind of stuff to find garage sales and enter in all these addresses. But say I do all this work, and I go garage selling with people, and a lot of times they'll have we'll go on multiple cars. Well, I can share this link with whoever I want to. So I can copy this link and send it to somebody, and they could pull it up on their phone and not have to worry about me sending these, all these addresses or that kind of thing, so that way they can have the exact same map that I have, which I think is really useful. When I found it out the beginning of last year, it really changed the way I did everything. It's a lot better, a lot more efficient that way. Of course, when you're driving in garage sales, you see signs and stuff, and we make those detours too, you know. But the map always gets us back on track and makes us not waste as much time as I think some people do waste. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe for more content, and we'll see y'all guys later. Bye.